An 18-year-old woman in Austria is suing her parents for posting embarrassing photos of herself on social media and then refusing to take it down when she asked them to delete the photos. Now, she says the following: "They knew no shame and no limit and didn't care whether it was a picture of me sitting on the toilet or laying naked in my cot. Every stage was photographed and then made public." Now, her attorney says that she has a pretty good case, and I guess we'll see how this plays out. I mean, obviously, it really depends on what the laws are like in Austria, but this is something that I've seen brewing for a really long time because social media is still relatively new, and people love to post as many pictures of their kids as possible, and of course, a lot of times the kids don't consent to it, right? So, is that okay?
Yeah. Well, I don't know that I'd sue my parents over it. But I'm generally with you, though, Anna. Whenever I see like parents putting kind of semi-naked, and I'm sometimes really naked, pictures online of their kids, I'm always like, let's be a little bit careful about that.
Yeah, the French government actually warned people, citizens, that they shouldn't post those photos online because of pedophiles and perverts and this and that.
I mean, look,
which I understand.
We live in a bad world, and so it's hard not to think about that. But people can't help it. They love it. They love the kid in the bathtub. That's the favorite picture of everybody, every mom, every grandma. And they're innocent. The moms, the grandmas, they can't imagine that other people would think in certain ways and stuff.
Yeah.
And they want to share it with the world because they're so excited about their kid and how cute he or she is, etc. So, but that's one thing. The other thing is the kid growing up and be like, no, seriously, mom and dad, take it down.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not messing around with you here, okay? All right, that's it. I'm getting a lawyer. She says, look, there's 500 of them. I've told them a million times. They won't take it out. Would you have sued your own parents?
Of course I wouldn't sue my parents. I would never sue my parents. But I do think that we're now kind of starting to understand the ramifications of oversharing on social media because this goes way beyond photos. When you share personal components of your life online, you do open yourself up to a lot of crazy stuff, right? And so, like, I've always been super open, even with our audience, about everything, right? And as I grow, I realize that maybe that's not the best way to live your life.
Well, look, it's not just for people who are in any way public personalities. You remember that story we did about the cop who found a Facebook post of some African-American woman who was in favor of Black Lives Matter and threatened her kids?
Yes.
Like he was in a totally different state, but he somehow found the post, the picture, and started threatening her kids. And you're like, Jesus. So it's a little wild and woolly out there. So just everybody cool it. Don't sue your parents. On the other hand, parents, if she's mad about the toilet shot and the lying naked in the cot, come on, help your daughter out. Take those pictures off. That's a fair request. Can't we all get along? Now, I say that at the same time.
You're the worst.
No, there's a host on the Young Turks Network. He does a lot of Facebook posts for us. Some of you might be familiar with him, Hassan Piker. And so first, let's show the picture of what he looks like now, okay? And so, of course, some of you have seen him on Pop Trigger. You've seen him on the Second Hour. So he likes to put these Instagram posts up. Oh, I'm Mr. Rico Suave over here, okay? But I happen to have another picture of him, so let's put this up and see if he sues me. I found this the other day at home.
You're the worst uncle ever.
That's him when he was growing up, and that's my sister right there. Okay, go ahead, Haas, sue me. There's so much more Young Turks content if you're a member of TYT. Old School, Aggressive Progressives, those are all new shows. You get Postgame where we talk about our personal lives a little bit more. And then you've got live interviews. It's all ad-free. Plus you get the whole 2-hour show. I know what you're thinking.
This is huge.
And it kind of is. TYTnetwork.com/join to become a member today.